Cleopatra! Go!
Choke slam from the top of the cage. Pile driven to the mat hard. Okay, we did it.
Non muovere!
Damn it.
Dannati fatus!
Ah, I should have leaped attack because falling onto someone is safer than landing on the ground. Oh, wait. Of course, there's the haystack. Again, the drunk girl. That's another one. Still, that girl is drunk. Okay, let's enter this. We are getting close. They do. It's interesting that in games usually the most unique and varied content you see at the start, and then in the end near the end it's copy-paste jobs. Here it's the other way around. There were a lot of copy-paste jobs at the start, but now we have like unique NPC models, unique actions like painting that, even unique NPCs for the Brotherhood.
My love!
Back!
That's a good couple.
The smell of the sea.
The high seas have taken me for some time, but now I'm yours. Move!
I am wounded, Aya! Protect the queen! I got this, my love. Nice precision, Gere.
Come on.
The so-called queen? Your queen is an unworthy bitch.
That is no way to talk about a goddess.
If you are a guardian of Egypt, the country will surely be dead in moments.
Keep talking. You'll soon find yourself without a head.
Did you stop by the broth and see my handiwork?
Your intimidation is sad. Come, let me give your car a break.
You fool to all. You think you can change any of our plans?
You will soon be dead. That is change enough for me.
Death to Cleo! We are the Gabinianis, and Egypt is ours!
Die, fascist trash! Italian invader! Go back to your room!
You are the most...
And take your macaroni with you.
For your brother Septimius. Hey, old man. Oh, are you injured?
Can I pull the dress to get her?
Just a flesh wound.
Aye.
I am fine. Nothing hurts anymore. My mind is a riot. All I have is that I am pushed further. One more attempt to snuff me out.
My queen, rest and
I
remember
do not need rest. This civil war is no closer to ending. I need a fucking throne. My throne rots in the hands of my brother.
She's like Katrina Sforza.
Instruct Foxidus to prepare ship. We head to meet Pompey. My last resort. You two go ahead and tell him we're coming.
Yes, my queen. Bayek, if we don't get to Pompey first, Septimius might.
Hanachero.
Oh.
Another unique NPC model with unique clothing. And they're painting stuff. Still, I want to know what's this. Twin Despair. Alright, we need to go to the east of a village that has more water than land.
Yes.
How about we go there? So we have our wife following
Let's
us. Oh. She doesn't follow anymore. A village that's more water than land. I think that might be it.
Come on.
Yeah, I've read that. I looked up Odyssey, and apparently they rolled back the units I had here. Instead of, apart from the statues and art, there are huge Zeus dongs everywhere. But you don't even have naked people in Olympics. Like, two things in historical accuracies that, for historical accuracy, that it's about time to accept are topless women in Egypt and naked men in Olympics. But apparently that's a bit too much historical accuracy for them. Instead you get fictional Zeus dongs everywhere. We'll return to our rifle. But I found mods that bring back some nudity, which are customizable, so in case I'll play Odyssey after, I can actually mod it to be historically accurate. The reason I looked it up wasn't actually that, but I hate the horrible low quality underwear shorts they have here. I would be okay with replacing them bare skin texture even if they have no genitals whatsoever. I don't care, just make a shadow or something. Just don't have that ugly come on. We're approaching the end of the game and I kinda want to... EW huts. So one home without a roof. Another that's wet. Every house here has a roof. Maybe they meant something else? I could not find a mod that takes off underwear here. At least not in Nexus. Like, I would be okay if it's not anatomically correct. Like, I get it. They don't want to have moms screaming how the games force their children to have sex with aliens, like they did in Fox News. About Mass Effect. Even though Mass Effect had no nudity, really. And but the ugly people said that Cassandra's underwear in Odyssey is the most emotion breaking thing in the game, and I've seen screenshots, and yeah, it looks horrible. It's like painted over. Why do they do that? Because they make models from like completely naked, and then they cover the parts. Someone was, what a creep! Added like nipples and vagina to a model that you don't see in the game. They didn't add them. They just did not remove them because women actually have nipples and vaginas, and they make models from real they make in-game models from real actual humans. Nothing wrong with human anatomy.
Alright. Alright.
Really, I want to get that thing, but I don't know where it is. Just the 2 scrolls here and I'll be finishing the game story. There's not much left. The old Abar. Lagos, did you hear the rumor about old Lady Abar? Apparently she used to be leader of a group of Pilakis. Can you imagine? I'm sure she still packs a punch. I found like nude mods for Cleopatra, which are easy to do because they're, I assume they just have a fully nude model and then put cloths on top of it. In fact, you can see her nip slip the side. But they don't have like full detail down below, which is again fine. But I couldn't get rid of those horrible shots. Thankfully for Odyssey, we can remove Cassandra's shorts, and even more than that. Like, I don't want to turn the game like everyone completely naked. I want to have them don't have ugly modern underwear painted over. Sinab, you're a genius. The camp of yours is proving its worth. Can you believe how close were the village? None of them the wiser. Almost even enough. Go and save it up. Save aim for all Lady Abar's house tonight. So we'll never know what hit her. The 2 houses. One whose feet are always wet, the other who can't cover his head. You can find me sitting under a tree. Behind two houses with different problems. Feet wet. Yes. But this one can cover its head. And there's no tree. No cover. Feet wet. Tree. If that's not it, then I don't know. So far these puzzles are the most obscure. I miss actual puzzles. The meat of the game, I have the whole desert to explore. Like 3 deserts. Which I will probably do post-game. Got it! The axe. Okay, and now into lower right corner. First though, let's unlock the teleport. You know, fast travel thing. I want to complete this area before quitting it for good. The main quest in the brothel was fine. A good boss fight after. I found a lot of mods for this outfit and Egyptian Vahid outfits. I haven't tried modding the game, I probably won't until I finish it. Right now I just want to... Again, ominous music plays. My favorite part in Assassin's Creed Ezio part was hearing the talks of ancient civilizations. 2 was my favorite. I kinda skipped over Brotherhood. I played it one time through, it was very short. And then I got to Revelations, and that game I loved. It has basically all the plus things from Brotherhood. The same combat, but also very fun stuff you can do with bombs. Tower defense. Towers was my favorite part in Brotherhood, but you captured them once and that's it. And you could not change the randomly generated NPCs. I think that's a horrible thing. If I get views on that, I will do walkthroughs for all the games in the series. If there's interest. Come on.
State, et io silut.
Come on, mariachi. Oh, no, that's Spanish, not Italian.
Proibere, tu ilok.
Good fucking bye. Okay, some investigation points.
War plans. They are harnessing elephants to fight? And they are honing their killing instincts on the farmers?
That's horrible. That's elephant armor.
By the horns of our moon. The size of this beast. The power behind it must be immense. It must have taken a full cow just to make this harness.
He meant the leather. Yeah, like... I've heard, like, a lot of people are against wearing fur. I don't mean, of course, historical context or, like, native peoples in northern cold places.
This is no farm, but a major military encampment.
I mean specifically wearing furs for vanity. And I heard people being called hypocrites because, like, why are you not against leather? Of course, vegans don't wear either, they just don't wear animal products. But a lot of people don't wear furs but have nothing against leather, and the reason is extremely simple. The animals like cows and pigs, from which they take the skin, leather, they are killed anyway, they're killed for food. But the furs are not from animals you eat.
These were no soldiers. Simple farmers. Bones ground up. Heads like smashed cabbages.
I'm not sure this is how a cabbage looks like. Let's at least put their bodies in more natural positions. Mister? Yeah, now they look like they died doing something else. Treasure. So these things I was asking, what are those? These are pigeon nests for mail. Basically, those are like, you have cell phone towers? Well, they had pigeon mail towers.
Jeset Ibi, Beshechu Misur.
Too kind, thank you so
May
much.
Iset, and Horus, and Serapis, and Anubis, and... Hey, hurry, fool! Thank them later!
Does anyone know Yusineb?
What? That's me. Thank you, friend. While scouting the Roman forces, I foolishly fell into their hands. It's barbaric. They train elephants to battle with bloodlust and force them to kill hapless prisoners to harden them.
Can you make it back from here?
Of course. I will find Apollodorus and tell him.
State! Conquiesco!
Hey! Ottimo, vos mori vermis!
Eat this!
Sic calce, capitis!
This is my absolute favorite weapon. And it's so Egyptian. What I do miss, like a scepter that looks like a fan. It's an ancient Egyptian weapon. It was probably not used at this point to remake Egypt. I'm not sure. Maybe it was used, but it looks like it's hard to describe. Like a bird's beak's going two ways.
Heru, sen asweriye. Jesus.
Less than half pound. I think there should be one more. Right there.
Whoa.
So this is where they keep the elephants?
Whoa.
This looks like that thing from Dynasty Warriors and Romance of the Three Kingdoms,
Whoa.
like the 8 gates formation.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hmm? Fuck! What? How do we even hurt it?
Squeezes! With me!
Sheesh. Get the bombs. Do they even damage him? I think not. Fuck! So I'll be doing that. Harlot Queen. Feature he starts with describe Predator when she met Julius Caesar. She what? I didn't read that. Okay, this is where we need to go. That was scary. Yep, I got this X in a hacker chest. Can recommend. You... I don't know how to pronounce that, but I guess that's you. Egyptian language did not have vowels. It's the same for Arabic and Hebrew. They don't have vowel sounds, they have just consonants. Y and W are like consonants, like Y and U, but they stand in for vowel sounds. Come on.
Huh? Flames.
Eat this! Got them!